How's it going, everybody? This is Renegade Cyro reporting in. So this is my first video that I'm going to end up putting on YouTube, and we're going to see how this goes. So I'm going to start streaming eventually, but I have 100 Witchwood packs we're going to open. Check them out. Before we go in, though, check out my YouTube channel if you want, yada yada, all that bullhoney. If you don't know the abilities of the cards already, there's a few new ones, new mechanics coming in. Rush. Basically, your minions have charge but can't attack heroes. And Echo, which allows you to copy the card for every time you play it. So, like Unstable Evolution from the previous set had Echo, but it just wasn't called that. So, let's see what we're gonna open. Pretty neat animation. Okay, one rare to start. Woodcutter's Axe, Lost Spirit, Swamp Dragon Egg. Ooh, very nice for Dragon. Wing Blast, 4 damage to a minion. If a minion died this turn, it costs 1. That's going to be very handy in Hunter. Hunters like to go face, but not all Hunters like to face Hunter. Here's our first card with Echo and Rush. So apparently it's similar to this spell, Summon the Hounds, in that if you have 10 mana, that you can get up to 5 2/1s, Echo and Rush. Holy water. This is one of my favorite cards from this set because if you deal 4 damage to a minion and it kills it, it adds a copy of it to your hand. So it's very similar to Bane of Doom, except you need to deal 4 damage to it for the same cost. But you get the card in your hand, not to the battlefield. Can attack while damaged. That's going to be interesting. Okay. Ooh, our first legendary. I wonder what it could be. And a rare. Deranged Doctor. Interesting. Ooh, and 2 in 1 pack. Rare. Carry on Drake. If a minion died this turn, gain poisonous. Another Hunter Dragon. Archmage Aragal. Whenever you draw a minion, add a copy of it to your hand. Very interesting for Exodia Mage, I think, among other cards. We probably won't see another legendary for at least another, I think, 20 packs. Clockwork Automaton, Wormguard, Ooh, a Golden Merkspark Eel. Your deck has only even cost cards, deal 2 damage. Deal 2 damage to a friendly character, discover a demon. Oh no. Q-Block just got another card. Baby. Lifesteal and Taunt. That is an interesting mechanic. Another Wormguard. Festeroot Hulk. That's going to be interesting with the Rush mechanic as well, because basically you can play it, surge your board, and give it +6 attack, making it an 8/7 turn 5. But you wouldn't do that with Warrior anyway. Just an interesting mechanic is all. No epics yet. Spell damage +1. That'll be nice. Sound the bells. Warpath. Mad Hatter. Who knew he would be in this set as a... I wouldn't say a goblin. No, maybe. Neat. Alright, there's our first epic. Cheap Shot. I saw a video with this earlier. This is going to be interesting. Town Crier. Battle Cry. Draw a Rush minion from your deck. Another Holy Water. Okay. Thought about building Lyra for that reason. That'll go really good against Shutterwalk decks. Apparently that are going to be the new norm. Golden Common. Our first Ghost Side Angler. Or the first Golden Common, I mean. Cursed Castaway. That's got some good combos. This was considered one of the cutest cards in the set, the Blink Fox. And it actually is a really good battle cry, similar to Burgle, but it's an actual minion. A Marsh Drake. That was an interesting card. 5/4 Dragon. Gonna be very easy to tackle. Okay, 2 rares.
Rare.
Curse of Weakness. I'm curious to see how this card is going to work because you can give all minions, enemy minions, -10 attack at 10 mana. Wow. And then Priest steals that card.
Rare.
This is incredible. Dire Frenzy and a common. Give a beast +3/+3 and shuffle 3 copies into your deck. Wow. Another Carrion Drake. Zap is fun because it's basically backstab on a stick. Yes, you have to overload it, but it gives you that 2 damage early in the game. Another epic.
Rare.
A Ratcatcher. Oh, wow. Rush, Battlecry, destroy a friendly minion and gain its attack and health. Well, that is definitely going to be interesting.
Rare.
Oh, wow. Divine Hymn, restore 6 health to all friendly characters. Another Wing Blast. Why, Blizzard? All friendly characters. Come on. Like, Priest needed even more buffs. This is nuts.
Rare.
Cutthroat Buccaneer, very good for Kingsbane. Night Prowler, look at that. That's a good minion to start with if you can clear the board on turn 4. Okay, to 6/6.
Rare.
Ghostly Charger looks fun. Another Holy Water. Black Cat. If your deck has only odd cost cards, draw a card. Furious Etten looks interesting. Another 7-drop of the 9 and 5 clan.
Rare.
Raven Collar, that'll be interesting. I'm not sure why Blood Witch has been really that effective, but I'm going to see if there are specifically more cards. So, for example, the Spellstones, this is very good for those because you basically get to upgrade them. I'm not sure if there's a card that actually is good for when you take damage.
Rare. Epic.
Elemental. I think this was ridiculous. 3 damage to a minion if it kills it at a coin to your hand. I would have said 3 coins at 4 would have been ridiculous, and that would have made it epic. But just 3 damage to a minion if it kills it at a coin to your hand. Okay, you have a little bit more combo potential, but a coin just, no, I don't think makes it that way. I'm not sure why that's even a card. Especially at 4 mana, that's ridiculous. Another epic.
Rare. Epic.
A Voodoo Doll. Oh, and give it Taunt. Battlecry, choose a minion. Death Rattle, destroy the chosen minion. Bye-bye, Deathwing. And then Earth and Might, give a minion +2/+2. If it's an elemental, add a random elemental to your hand. So more elemental synergy. That'll be good. Okay. Apple Bomb.
Rare.
Chief Inspector. Which is so funny because if they put this into the dungeon run, this would be insane against the trapped room. But now that Ice Block is gone and a lot of the major secrets are gone, don't really work very well. It's okay. Eater of Secrets I don't think is with us in Standard anymore. So We'll see what happens. Walnut Sprite. That is so interesting. Bewitched Guardian. That is basically a Twilight Guardian with Taunt for 1 extra mana. I love it. It's insane because a 4/10 turn 5 is usually pretty hard to deal with if you don't have removal. Most aggro decks, actually, that would stop them in their tracks because if they don't have anything to remove it with, you know, it's pretty bad. This one's a good one, too. I was looking at this the other day. Lifesteal, whenever you play a card from another class, gain +1 durability. This looks like it could be a sister to Kingsbane. Scale Worm, if you're holding a dragon, +1 attack and rush. So 5/4 rush with a dragon. I thought about rebuilding dragons, but I haven't really seen enough dragons from this set or enough staple toolbox cards to make dragons work. So we'll see. I could be wrong. Our second legendary. Oh, what could it be?
Legendary.
Duskfallen Aviana. On each player's turn, the first card played costs 0. This is ridiculous. Again, because on each player's turn, so their first card costs 0. So you're giving them a turn 6, turn 10 play. So if you're up against a shaman, well, obviously they're going to jump right on the Shutterwalk train. Now, if you're starting with the first card after this one, okay, sure. I don't know. We'll see how that one works as well. I haven't played it yet, so I haven't seen it played as well. So the synergy could be a lot different than what I realized. Ooh, the Witching Hour. Summon a random friendly beast that died this game. A Silver Sword. This looks really, really good, especially in Murloc Paladin or Murlocodon. Because after your hero text, you get +1/+1. 8 mana though. Valenier gives +4/+2, so makes sense. Another golden common. Ooh, a Blackwalled Pixie. It's Blazing Invocation. And you're basically going to be pulling a Shutterwalk every time you... If you can, obviously, because, you know, legendaries are supposedly hard to pull, but if you're one of those people that always has bad luck with those, you'll probably be unlucky and they'll pull one at a time. Another Night Prowler. I like this card. This is going to be interesting for Druid Armor because you draw a card and gain 1 armor for each card in your hand. So basically you can gain 10 armor. Obviously you don't want to do that early in the game because then you have a handful and you have no mana to play cards. Alright, that's our first 25 packs. Let's move on. This is going to be decent, especially against aggro. I noticed they're introducing a lot of anti-aggro cards, especially with the taunts with the big health. Lose 1 health for each card in your opponent's hand. Well, it starts out at 12, so it at worst is a 3/2. At best is a 3/12. Tangle for Mystic. This one's interesting. Random 2-cost minion in each player's hand. There's a lot of 2-drops. Forest Guide. Basically a Jeeves, but for 1. Getting a lot of spell shifters, I've noticed. Pickpocket. Echo, add a random card to your hand. So I mentioned Burgle earlier, but it gives you 2 for 3 mana. Well, how's 5 for 10 mana? That's very decent. As long as, of course, you pull the card. Another Epic. That is ridiculous. A 2-mana spell that says enemy spells cost 5 more next turn. Hidden Wisdom. After your opponent plays 2 cards in a turn, draw 2 cards. for a secret. It'll be a hard one to crack, too. I was wondering if they would ever introduce a poisonous rush card, because I was like, okay, well, how dumb would it be? Because there are cards with poisonous and stealth. But what about when you could just immediately drop in and kill the biggest minion you need to? Very handy. And then Life Drinker, I've seen a lot of combo with this. Deal 3 damage to the enemy hero, restore 3 health to yours. Apparently, it's an excellent battle cry with Shudderwalk. Once again, it's going to be the big news, so I will not be surprised if a nerf comes within a couple weeks. Cinderstorm. Neat. Deal 5 damage randomly spin along all enemies. Another Blood Witch. This one's going to be interesting. Whenever you cast a spell, summon a random 2-cost minion. I'll have to go look through all the 2-cost minions. Doomsayer is really bad for that. I was actually looking at this the other day. Death Rattle, summon a Death Rattle minion from your hand. That would have been ridiculous with Dragon Priest, because you just hold Deathwing Dragon Lord in your hand, and you get him for free turn 7 or 8, whichever. If they didn't silence him. But, you know, who cares? Silence is silence. Unpowered Steambot. Wow. Interesting. So, Lady in White, anyone? A 9/9 taunt for 4? I'll take it. Another Pickpocket, another Earth and Might. Cool. We're going to start moving through this faster as we see more of the cards. Feel free to look back through if you need to, but we're looking for the good cards. And, of course, the gold cards. Another Curse of Weakness. Raven of Worgen. Another Blazing Invocation. Another spell damage +2, but for a 2/8. That'll be a lot harder to kill. Another Epic. Ooh, Deathweb Spider. Oh, okay. See, now I'm starting to see where the synergy's at. If your hero took damage this turn, gain lifesteal. I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to gain lifesteal. Sure. 7 mana, why not? Dark Possession. I have the cards for Q block. I'll accept Skull of the Minari, so I will definitely have to consider playing that with that new card. Another Carrion Drake. Those are going to be fun. Especially if I can pull Emerald. Gilnean Royal Guard, because an 8/3 with Divine Shield and Rush isn't terrifying enough. And a Sandbinder. Battle Cry, draw an elemental from your deck. Neat. Another Gilnean Royal Guard. This is going to be fun with, oh, what's his name? Silver Valkyrie, I think? Ooh, 2 rares. Ooh, a golden pickpocket. Alright. And an Rat. Oh, wow. Second opponent plays 3 cards in a turn, but this one gives you a 6/6 rat. Wow, that's insane. Your opponent's comboing off, have a 6/6 rat. I wonder if there's a mage secret for that.
Golden common.
Ooh, a golden divine him.
Rare.
Another blood witch.
Rare. Epic.
Mist Wraith. Whenever you play an Echo card, gain +1/+1. Reveal a weapon from your deck, deal its attack to all minions. You have my sword and my axe and my fork, and yeah, you get the point. Good card. Well, snap freeze. If it's already freeze a minion, if it's already frozen, destroy it. So basically, it's freezing potion or shatter in one.
Rare. Epic.
Another wanted. Just what I always wanted. See what I did there?
Rare.
Bonfire Elemental, more elemental support, and if you play played one last turn, you draw a card. Fun.
Rare.
Another Snap Freeze, Witchwood Piper. It's gonna be neat.
Rare.
Okay, I think. Okay, 5/5 with Rush. That's gonna be neat. Alright, we are halfway through. I believe we have pulled 2 or 3 legendaries. I can't remember. At least 2. With Dusk Fallen. What was the other one? I don't remember. Alright, well. Like I said, once again, we're going to speed things up. We're just going to plow through and get all these cards out of the way. But if there's a legendary, we'll, of course, open it slowly. And, yeah. So, wish us luck.
Rare.
Phantom Militia, another one of the Preacher cards.
Rare.
Another Epic.
Rare. Epic.
Another Hidden Wisdom. Sweet.
Rare.
Ooh, Swift Messenger. A Curio Collector. Whenever you draw a card, gain +1/+1. Similar to Gadget Sand Report, except it's not against your opponent.
Rare.
Another Silver Sword.
Rare.
Another Life Drinker. Our next legendary,
Epic.
Toxmonger.
Oh, legendary.
Azalina Soul Thief. Battle Cry. Replace your hand with a copy of your opponent's. So, I'm going to take a look at your hand, and I'm going to take it from you. Cheers. Fun times.
Rare.
Ooh, a Golden Duskhaven Hunter. Nice. And a non-gold Duskhaven Hunter. Yeah, fun. Okay, moving on.
Rare. Rare.
Another Scale Worm.
Rare.
Another Bonfire Elemental.
Rare.
Basically deal 5 damage to all minions for the low cost of 10 mana.
Golden common.
Ooh, a Golden Quartz Elemental. Nice.
Rare.
Another Rat Trap. Awesome.
Rare. Rare.
Another Witching Hour. Non-golden.
Rare. Rare.
Still haven't gotten a Golden Epic yet. Oh, Battlecry. Choose a friendly minion, shuffle a copy of it into your deck.
Rare.
Another Epic. Ooh, whenever a friendly minion is healed, summon a 3/3 Whelp and another Dragon. What a mossy horror, though, so... Power word horror on a stick for 2 extra mana. Very big stick, by the way. 2/7 something impressive.
Rare.
Yeah, we should be getting another legendary here soon. That's why I've slowed down if you noticed.
Rare.
Another silver sword. Nice. Ooh, there it is. Golden legendary. Come on, show me the money.
Oh, legendary.
Ha ha, what were we just talking about earlier? Shudderwalk. There it is. For Battlecry, repeat all battle cries from cards you have played this game with targets chosen randomly. Yes, very, very strange card indeed. Thought about building a deck with Evolved Shaman using this card as one of those in it, and I think I will now. I think Shaman is going to be very hard to beat on the current meta.
Rare. Rare.
While this minion has 3 more attack, it has Lifesteal and Taunt. Well, it's going to be fun.
Golden common.
Ooh, 2 golden commons and a rare. Look at that.
Rare.
Another Forest Guide. Very nice.
Rare.
Ooh, Gloom Stack. Taunt Battlecry for deck homes only odd cost cards. It becomes a 4/8.
Rare. Rare.
Another Witchwood Grizzly. Then a Black Cat.
Rare. Rare.
Another Mad Hatter. Worgen Abomination. At the end of your turn, deal 2 damage to all other damaged minions. Nice.
Rare. Cool. Rare.
Nice. A Golden Scale Worm. Another Epic.
Rare.
Ooh, first Nightmare Amalgam, which is everything. All classes, all up. Lots of synergy, lots of anti-synergy.
Rare. Golden epic.
There it is, the first golden epic, a death web spider. Alright, our last legendary should be appearing very soon. If not, I'm going to be very disappointed. Another Hidden Wisdom. I think Hidden Wisdom has just taken first place as the most epic, so we're going to go look through the most common rares and commons as soon as we're done here. Another epic.
Golden epic.
Another golden epic. After a friendly minion dies, add a Ramen Shaman spell to your hand. Interesting. Okay, last 10 packs. Let's do it. We're almost there, kids. Hold on just a little bit longer. Another Merc Sparky. Been a while since we've seen one of them. Another Worgen Abomination. Or Worgen, I should say. Yep, I think we've basically seen most of the cards in the set already. Alright, we're down to the last 4. Come on, legendary. A third golden and a second death web spider. Well, I know what I'll be doing. Come on, legendary. I know you're out there somewhere. Bog Shaper. Whenever you cast a spell, draw a minion from your deck. Alright, we are down to the final pack. Will it hold the legendary? Or will we be disappointed? Let's find out. And there you have it. So, I think we pulled a grand total of 3 legendaries. I'm sure there were 3. Okay, current top number is 6, Duskfallen Aviana. Six and 6 each for the Carrion Drake and Vilebrood Skitter. Hunter has the lead. How many Vex Crows did we have? 9 or more. Okay, I think Vex Crow may just win. Yeah, because we have 9 each of these. Well. And Quartz Elementals. Good grief. So many cheap shots. That's pretty cheap. Yep, I already had 2 and then a golden one. Oh, there's the one of the other legendaries was Shudderwalk. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. That was my promo. So 3, 4. Okay. All right, so how many were the most rares? 7 is the big number. Seven, I think, is still the big number. Got close with Blood Witch at 6. Earth and Might at 8. I think we have our winner. And then our biggest epic was Hidden Wisdom at 3. Yep, alright. 2200 dust isn't too bad. 1 epic, 46 rares, and 252 commons. Alright, now let's see how many cards we missed. 1 epic, 1 legendary. 2 legendaries, 3 legendaries, 1 epic. 3 epics, 3 legendaries. 3 epics, 4 legendaries. 4. Missed one of the rares. I think we're 4, 5. This will be interesting. Prince Liam. Oh, that's funny. So 5. Chameleus, Vivid Nightmare, Glitter Moth, Lady in White, Face Collector, Tess, Totem Cruncher, Glinda, Red Band. That was a rare, actually. Darius Crowley. Mr. Crowley. Sorry. Witch's Cauldron. I have the golden version. Dollmaster Dorian. I will definitely be crafting him. Hunter. I'm debating on Gen or Baku. Alright, well, I think that wraps it up, folks. We will be seeing you next time.